Ladies and gentlemen, g'day, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Economics, mate, and this is World of Tanks Blitz, and what you're looking at right now is the formidable, the amazing, the incredible Super Conqueror. Ladies and gentlemen, this tank right here is an absolute whopper. I mean, honest to God, this is one of the best, if not the best, tanks at tier 10. It's one of the best heavy tanks at tier 10. Period. There is no questions about it. It really is a formidable tank. And it is currently for sale in the store. Get it while you can. It's currently for $47, but you do get a lot of interesting stuff in general. You remember that, the current event that's currently happening, the Armored Cavalry event, whatever the hell you want to call it? Yeah, well, this tank right here has a legendary camouflage as well. It's called the Super Conqueror Rex. This is the Rex camouflage. As you can see, I've got this on my tank. I got this camouflage for free. Hey, and I managed to get the Super Conqueror for free from that the candy event that we had. So yeah, very interesting stuff indeed. Very, very happy that I managed to get this tank for free, including the the camouflage. So it's really, really nice. But fact of the matter is, you can actually get this tank if you really want it for money. It is currently for $47 Australian. I mean, if you're looking at it in the US, it's probably about $39, maybe $38. I think it's worth it, to be honest with you. It's a tier 10. It's a very, very, very good tier 10 tank. And on top of that, you get 5 awesome containers, and you get 5 grand surprise containers. And these grand surprise containers guarantee that you're going to get gold or a tank. So it's kind of worth it. So imagine you buy this bundle and you get 5 tanks, and they all happen to be tier 10 tanks. Like, you'd be fucking cheering, mate. Honestly, you'd be cheering. I think it's great. I think it's a pretty good bundle. It's a tier 10. It's a very strong tier 10 tank. And the fact that it's actually for sale is a very, very good deal. I know some people might say, oh, it's expensive, blah, 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 blah. I think it's great. I honestly think it's great. Yeah. It's really good. It's really, really good. Now, let's look at the statistics real quick before we showcase some gameplay that I had in this thing in a 1v1 tournament yesterday. I just thought, you know what? Let me go tier 6, tier 7, tier 9, and then tier 10 tournaments. And I thought, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. The Super Conk has 280 mils on the front of the turret. It's very nicely armored on the front of the turret. You do have those extra bit of side plates on the side of the turret, so it gives you extra bit of armor, which is quite nice. 155 mils on the front of the hull, 127 on the sides. You don't have a lot of side armor on your turret, so I don't think you don't expect to bounce a lot of shots on the side of your turret, but your hull armor is really nice, especially if you're using your full amount of gun depression. Sorry about that. Your gun is a 120mm gun. It's quite nice. It's not the same as the FV215B, sorry. That gun has 120 mils of cheap hesh. This doesn't have that cheap hesh, unfortunately. It's got decently high, a decently high number, but it does not have that cheap hesh. So do keep that in mind. It's got a 4.2 second aim time, a 0.292 dispersion, and 2,850 DPM. And of course, I am running this with double rations and with calibrate shells, so do keep that in mind. I'll show you the equipment in a bit. You got 272 mils of AP pen, 336 on your APCR, and 92 on your HE. You're doing 400 alpha per shot and 515 with your high explosive, and you do get 10 degrees gun depression, which is fantastic indeed. 36 kilometers per hour is your top speed with a 29 average speed limit. Your equipment, as follows, is what it should be. Calibrate shells, defense system, improved optics, enhanced gun laying drive. Improved assembly is what I run, but preferably you should probably run this with enhanced armor, because using that full gun depression is going to help you with that extra 3% to hull and turret armor. Engine accelerator for sure, refined gun, enhanced tracks, and of course high-end consumables. With the provisions, I am running this with the pudding and tea, the black tea, and of course the improved fuel. And you have to run this thing with multi-purpose kit, your adrenaline, and of course your reactive armor. This is a must. The reactive armor especially is a must. Trust me when I say it helps in so many different situations. So let's have a look at this replay. And just to show you how strong this tank can be even when you're in a 1v1 situation. Alrighty, so here we are on Middleburg. I was versing this guy in his T1 10E5, and it is a 1v1 tournament at T10. And I thought, you know what, let me try out these 1v1 tournaments. I haven't done them in a while. It's really exciting to see and test my skills in a 1v1 situation. And what a better tank to pick than this thing in a 1v1 situation. It's pretty funny when you think about it. Now, I did... I believe I was trying to say something to the guy, you know, like, best of luck or whatever. But we shall see. We shall see. This is Middleburg after all. This is just a hill. This is an interesting spot for this tank because it does have many places where you can go hold down. Now, obviously, the T1 10E5 is a formidable tank in itself, but, I mean, the Super Conqueror is just miles better. Now, if you notice what I'm doing here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to depress my gun. It's an old trick that us old players used to do when we were playing in World of Tanks PC, where if you move forward and move quickly back and fire, you sort of, you sort of create a false gun depression or extra degrees of gun depression by doing so, because your gun is falling up and down. So that's what I would do in this situation. But unfortunately, it didn't quite work out so well. I think Wargaming did was they patched that sort of aspect or that sort of thing. Now, I do hit the adrenaline and I hit the reactive armor. See how much damage you absorb if you hit the reactive armor. It's so good. It is honestly so good. Now, he's trying to move his turret around, which is fine. He is penning me. I only got one shot into him, but I am going to pen more shots. I'm just going to hit him straight in the turret, the turret hatch on the top. Again, he bounces me again. Obviously, I am angling my turret armor towards him and wiggling my gun. He's doing a good job wiggling his gun, but unfortunately, he isn't really effectively using it right there. Now, obviously, I can pen him straight through the turret ring there or just under the turret. I'm trying to push him on the hill because that is a good way of sort of making his armor less effective and mine more effective. Well, I mean, I say that he's able to shoot. Oh, by the way, that was a great 500 alpha shot into the turret ring there, damaging the turret. He's on a one shot right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to shoot him once, and I kill him. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is a Super Conqueror. Just like that. Absolutely wrecked that T1 10E5. Now, keep in mind, T1 10E5 is no slouch. It is a great tank, but this thing is just miles better. Miles better. Obviously, I basically, killed him. Full health, 2500 DPM, 2500, damage. It's just such a good tank. This really is one of the best heavy tanks at tier 10 right now, and is worth every penny, in my opinion, if you were to buy it from the store. Now, I know Wargaming were being a bit cheeky by making it for money and not for gold, but fair play to them. I mean, they want people to do this cavalry event. They want people to do it, and I can understand why, because people want this freaking thing here, the silver Vanguard camouflage. People want this, but you have to spend like 70, 80 bucks in order to get this stupid camouflage. So it's not worth it. Just freaking buy the bloody Super Conqueror and the Rex camouflage. It just looks so good as it is, and it's a much better bundle, and you'll probably be lucky enough to get tanks from not only the awesome containers, but the Grand Surprise containers. That's why I like the Grand Surprise containers, because they guarantee that you're going to get, that you're going to be able to get, a tank all gold, depending on whichever one you're lucky enough to get. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Super Conqueror. A great tank. An absolutely amazing tank. This really is top dog, one of the top dogs when it comes to tier 10 heavy tanks, especially the British tier 10 heavy tanks. And yeah, it's definitely worth it. It's in the store right now. It's, for a decent price. And I think it's a great deal. If I'm honest with you, I think it's a great deal. If you're in the US, it's like 38 bucks, 39 bucks. Fucking go get it, mate. Bloody oath. You could potentially get yourself more tanks from just this bundle. So, yeah, it's a decent bundle. It's pretty good. And yeah, that would be my advice, I reckon. Ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves. Look after your friends and family. Peace in the Middle East, as always. And I will catch you later. Stay safe on the battlefield. Look after yourselves, guys. Yeah, this is. I know some of you had some choice words about my video this morning about the training rooms. I want to just hazard a look right now and see what kind of training rooms we can see on this on the Asia server right now. Currently, I don't see anything that's going to tickle my fancy, which is fine. I'm actually happy that I don't see anything weird, but that's because it's not currently nighttime. When it's nighttime here on the APAC server, mate, fucking ridiculous. Absolutely disgusting stuff that I see and people saying. So, yeah. I think it's a very important topic that we address, and it's something that needs to be spoken about, regardless of what you may think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm off. Peace out, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.